All right, so today we're diving deep into if-else statements.
One of the most fundamental concepts in Python, definitely.
Yeah, it can seem a little intimidating at first, right?
Yeah.
Especially if you're,
Brand new to coding, for sure.
yeah, totally new to Python.
It's like
learning a whole new language.
It is a new language.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the good news is it's not as complicated as it sounds.
Oh, absolutely not.
Once you break it down.
Right. You already use if-else logic every day. You know that.
Really?
Probably without even realizing it. I bet. Think about how you decide what.
Give me an example.
Yeah. To wear.
Yeah.
Right. What to wear in the morning. It's like, if it's raining,
Okay.
I'll grab an umbrella.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'll just wear my sunglasses. Boom. That's if-else in action.
Oh, that's true. I never thought of it like that.
No.
No. So how does this if-else thing translate into actual, like, Python code?
Well, in Python, you can actually write code that basically mirrors that thought process. It's pretty cool. Our source material today even had a
Oh, cool. Yeah.
really similar example about sunglasses and umbrellas. It's pretty cool.
Okay.
How coding can connect to, like, these simple everyday examples.
Yeah, that's really interesting. Let's see some code then. Like, how does this...
Okay, all right. Let's say you're writing a program
Okay.
that greets the user. Super simple.
Right.
We can use an if statement
Okay.
to check the time and then decide whether to say good morning or
Right.
good afternoon. So if the time is before noon, let's say,
Yeah.
the program will say good morning. Otherwise, it'll skip that and just go
Oh, interesting.
straight to, like, good afternoon.
So the program is making a decision based on, like,
Yeah.
a certain condition.
Yes, a condition. That's right.
If it's true, then it does this thing. If it's
Here's
false,
something that I say.
then it does something else.
Exactly right. You're getting it.
Okay. Awesome.
And it's written in a way that's super straightforward in Python. It almost reads like a regular sentence.
Okay, so we've got the if part.
Yeah.
What about the else part? When do we use that?
Else is like the catch-all, so it handles all the other possibilities, right,
Yeah.
that aren't covered by that initial if condition.
Right.
So like in our weather example, if it's not raining, then the
Okay.
else kicks in and you grab your sunglasses.
Right, right. So it's like saying, if this specific thing is true,
Yeah,
do this, otherwise do that.
exactly. A simple
Yeah.
but really powerful concept.
Okay, yeah, this is starting to click.
Good.
But can we see a more visual example of how if-else?
Oh, absolutely. Our source material had this cool example using mouse clicks to draw shapes on a canvas.
Oh, wow. Interactive.
Interactive, yeah. It's a fun way to actually
It's like,
see if else make your programs really interactive.
I'm all ears.
Okay, so imagine a canvas and it's divided in half.
Yeah.
Right. And the code says, if the user clicks on the left side,
Okay.
draw a cyan circle. Else, meaning if they click anywhere else,
Oh, great.
draw a purple oval instead.
So the program
Yeah.
reacts differently based on
It's where you click.
where you click. Yeah.
Exactly. And this is just like scratching the surface. Think about games, right? If the player clicks on this button, start the game, else, show the menu.
Right.
It's all about creating these different paths for your program to follow.
Wow, that's really cool. I'm starting to see how I could, like, build a simple game using this if-else thing.
Right.
But what if I want to do more than one thing? Like, what if
That's a great
I
question.
wanted to draw two shapes instead of one?
That is a great question. And that leads us to another important
Rob?
concept, which is using multiple if statements.
Okay, interesting.
And that's what we'll be diving into next. Okay, so we're talking multiple if statements. So picture this. You're making a game.
Okay.
You want to reward your player with, like, bonus points if they hit a certain target.
Right.
But you also want to give them a speed boost if they, grab a special power-up or something.
Right.
You could use separate if statements to check for both of those.
So instead of just having one if and one else,
Exactly.
you could have two ifs
You could have multiple ifs, yeah.
that are checking for
Checking different things.
different things
Yeah.
at the same time.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Okay, so let's think about that canvas example.
Okay.
How would multiple ifs work there?
Okay, so remember we were drawing that cyan circle if the user clicked on the left side of the canvas.
Yeah.
Now let's say we also want to draw a black star,
Okay.
but only if the click is in the top half of the canvas.
So it would draw both
Uh-huh.
a circle and a star.
Yes. If the click happens to be, like, in that top left quadrant where
Right.
both conditions are met,
Yeah.
then both the circle and the star would be drawn. So each if
Oh.
statement is kind of doing its own thing.
So how is that different
Yeah.
from if-else?
That's a great question. That's a really important point, actually. Remember, with if-else, it's an either-or situation, right? Only one of those actions will actually happen,
Okay.
depending on whether the if condition is true or false. With multiple ifs,
Yeah.
each condition is checked independently and multiple actions can be triggered, you see.
So, like, if you're going to a concert and one guard's checking tickets and the other's checking ID,
Ooh, yeah.
you could pass both of them.
That's a great analogy.
You could fail one, you could fail both.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're not competing with each other.
Yeah.
They're kind of working in parallel.
That's a great way to put it.
Yeah.
So can you show me, like, what the code would actually look like?
Sure. So in this case, the code would first check if the x coordinate of the mouse click is less than half the canvas width.
Right.
If it is, it draws the cyan circle. Then, completely separately, it checks if the y-coordinate is less than half the canvas height.
So it's looking at a different coordinate for each one.
For each one, exactly.
Okay, clever.
Yeah.
So what if I do want to make it an either-or situation where it draws
interesting.
only one shape? Can I still use multiple if statements for that?
That's a great question. The answer is, it depends. Sometimes you might want to use like a combination of if and else statements to create like a more complex decision-making flow, you know?
Right.
Our source material had an example where they actually changed the second if statement to an else statement.
Oh, okay. And what happens when you do that? Does it still draw both shapes sometimes?
Well, that's the question they pose. When will it draw both a circle and a star?
Okay, so it's divided in half.
Right.
Both horizontally and vertically.
Yeah.
And we're using if for the circle and else for the star.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like it would still draw both if it's in that top left quadrant.
You're close.
Yeah.
But remember that fundamental difference between if and else.
Right.
Else only kicks in if the preceding if condition is false.
Oh, so it would never draw both the circle and the star.
Exactly. If the click is on the left side, the if condition is true, it draws the circle.
Yeah.
The else block is completely ignored.
Right.
Even if the click is also in the top half.
Because the else is like a backup plan.
Yeah.
It's only if the first thing isn't true.
Yes, you nailed it. That's why it's so important to understand these little subtle differences between these conditional statements.
Yeah.
They can create like totally different behaviors in your program.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay, I think I'm getting this now. If, else. Even multiple ifs.
Yeah.
But like, what are the real world applications here? Is it actually useful or is it just kind of cool theory stuff?
Oh, no, it's everywhere. It's like the secret code behind pretty much all technology. Yeah.
Like what?
Remember how we talked about like that simple game, like clicking in different areas does different things? That same logic powers the apps you use every single day.
Wait, so you're telling me that games are using this same if-else stuff?
Exactly.
They were talking about.
Absolutely. Think about it. If the player scores enough points, they level up. Or like if they run out of lives, game over. Like that's all.
So it's not just about drawing shapes on a canvas.
Yeah.
It's like actually
it's the logic. It's the decision making.
The foundation for making a program do what you want it to.
Totally. Yeah, and not even just games, right? Think about like a music app.
Okay.
If the user taps the play button, start the song. If they swipe left, go to the next track. You know, it's all this stuff.
Okay, so this is
powerful stuff.
Pretty powerful stuff. But could I build something with this for like a school project?
Absolutely, for sure. I mean, you could build like a quiz game, right?
Okay.
Where the program checks if the user's answer is correct.
Yeah.
Like if the answer is right, display correct and like add to their score, else display incorrect and give them a hint or something.
That's a really good idea.
Yeah.
I could even make it multiple choice and use all these different if and else statements.
Yeah, totally. And as you learn more about Python, you'll discover even more ways to use these conditional statements.
Okay, cool.
To really make some cool stuff.
This has been a really eye-opening deep dive.
Yeah.
I'm going from feeling kind of intimidated by these if-else things to now seeing them everywhere.
Totally.
And I can even imagine using them in my own projects.
Yeah.
Any final words of wisdom?
I think the best advice is to like just experiment and have fun.
Okay.
You know, programming is all about like trial and error.
Yeah.
See what works, learn from your mistakes, and find projects that excite you and keep being curious.
Awesome advice. Well, thanks for joining us for this deep dive.
My pleasure.
into the world of Python's if-else statements, now you've got the tools to start building your own awesome programs.
That's right.
So go out there and make something amazing.